But it says in John 14, verses 5 through 10, because one of the great questions throughout all of history is about God and its nature. And what does He look like? This infinite Spirit that is a Spirit. What should we do with God? And Thomas, 2,000 years ago, addressed this. And he says in verse 5, Thomas said to Him, Lord, we don't know where you're going, and how can we know the way? And Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. Verse 7, if you had known me, you would have known my Father also. And also from now on you know Him and have seen Him. And Philip said to Him, Lord, show us the Father. It's sufficient for us. Verse 9, Jesus said to him, have I been with you so long, and yet you have not known me, Philip? And then He says this, he who has seen me has seen the Father. Now let me summarize the 248-page, there are many versions of this book, but let me summarize the 248-page one that I read. Okay? The errors of the shack are this. No, God cannot be presented as a woman. No, the three parts of the Trinity did not all become fully human. So it truly is a fictional book. Yes, there is a hierarchy in the Trinity with God the Father in command. Because this book presents all of the members of the Trinity as just being this circle of friendship, which is true in one sense. But it says in 1 Corinthians 11 that the Father is the head of the Son. God the Father is the head of God the Son. As God the Son is the head of the church. And as He is the head of the church, so the husband is to be ahead of the wife. There's equality, absolute equality, but there is a role difference. And that's contained within the Trinity. And that's contained within the church. And that is to be contained within the family and the marriage. But the shack totally militates against those truths. And so we should beware of even a fictional portrayal of an infinite God who is Spirit and who commands us in Exodus 20 that no image of Him is to be made, even a fictional one by a so-called Christian, other than the image revealed in His Word. And what's that image? If you look back at chapter 14 and verse 9 in the middle. He who has seen me, Jesus said, has seen the Father. The image of God, the Father, is exactly represented in Jesus Christ. We should beware of any image revealed to us other than the ultimate expression of God in Jesus Christ. So beware of making a false image of God, which is what this book does. Even though it doesn't purport, it's fiction, it's not theology, yet Christians are studying it the way they should study the Bible. You talk about the ultimate example of itching ears. That people would gather for the study of a book filled with error about God inside of evangelical churches, rather than taking the word of truth itself and using it. What an amazing thing.